money to, simply by showing how well they really know each other. Hey, let's meet our teams for today. Would you please say hello to Brandy and Brandon Williams? All right, and say hi to Ashlie and Paul Walker. And give a big yo-ho to Jamie and David Jefferson. Yo-ho! All right, good luck to every one of you guys. Now, here's how we play. I'm telling. We're going to ask each of our players about their brothers or sisters' hobbies, their friends, their experiences, and maybe we'll even reveal a funny secret or two. We'll record their answers after we magically teleport their brother or sister to our isolation zone. When we teleport them back, we'll ask them the same questions. Now, if their answers match, they'll earn points, and whoever has the most points at the end of 2 rounds will go on to our spectacular Pick-a-Prize arcade, where they could wind up taking home every single prize on the stage. Are we ready? Are we ready? We're ready. All right. Round 1 focuses on the girls telling all about their brothers. So, guys, time to teleport you to the ISO zone. Girls, maybe I can teach you how to make your brothers disappear like that. We'll see. All right, the first question is for the girls, and it's worth 25 points. And Brandy, you're going to select one of 3 categories for the first question using your random selector. And here come your categories. More or less, kiss or miss, and a dirty question. We're going to spin them around. You're ready, Brandy? Oh, you were ready. Okay, more or less. Brandy, what's something that your brother seems to need more of than you? Is it sleep, food, or help with his homework?
Help with his homework, because he always is homework and grades, so he needs more help with his homework.
Okay, Ashlie. Same question.
I think it's mostly
Sleep, food, or help with his homework?
it's probably food, because he's always going in the kitchen to look for something new, like junk food.
Scrounging around in that refrigerator. Huh?
Yeah.
Jamie.
Well, I know that it's help with his homework because whenever I'm studying, he always comes in and asks me to help him, and I have to do my own work, so I usually can't, but sometimes I can make an exception and help him.
Oh, okay. So help with his homework. All right. Ashlie, the next question's for you. It's worth 50 points. You get to select the category this time. Let's take a look at your categories. Home of the brave. Looking good. And dressing up. We're going to spin them around whenever you're ready, Ashlie. Hit that button. Looking good. Ashlie, in your opinion, which of the 2 of you looks better on stage today, you or your brother?
He'll say himself. He'll say that he looks the best.
So you say he does?
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie.
Well, his hair's all messed up from being in that room because he was going crazy. So I think maybe he'll probably say me because I didn't really run around a lot.
You look better today. Brandy.
My brother would probably say it was him because he's always bragging about how wonderful he is.
He likes the way he looks.
Yeah,
today.
he loves himself.
Oh, okay. So he'll say he looks better. We'll
Yeah.
see. Jamie, you get the final question. It's worth 75 points. You get to select a category this time. Let's give him a look. Pride and Prejudice. All washed up. And dining details. We're going to spin them around whenever you're ready, Jamie. Hit that. Dining details. Jamie, what's the one thing your brother does at the dining room table that just makes your mother go bananas?
He doesn't eat his food. He picks at it. He picks at his food and he doesn't eat it. He hates all of his food. He just stirs it around and
Sort of
stuff.
shoves it from one side of the plate to the other.
Yeah, because he doesn't like the food my mom fixes. He won't eat it.
That's an old trick. Okay. Brandy.
Well, it's probably that he sits on the side of his chair like ready, like he's going to run off, because my dad's always complaining to tell him to get in his cheeks.
He sits there like he's ready to leave right away? Okay. Sits on the side of his chair. Ashlie.
I think it's that he drinks all of his milk before he eats, so then he's not hungry for his food later.
So he gulps down his milk before the dinner?
Yeah.
Can we say that? Okay, that's fine. All right, we've recorded the girls' answers, and we'll bring back their brothers in just a minute, and we'll find out how well they actually do know each other.
telling you, I'm telling will return after these messages. We now return to I'm telling you.
We've recorded the answers, and it's time now to teleport the brothers back from the ISO zone. So let's do that right now. Yeah, the ISO zone couldn't hold these guys. They're back. Okay, Brandon, this first question's for you. It's worth 25 points. The category selected is more or less. Brandon, what's something that you seem to need more of than your sister? Is it food, help with your homework, or sleep?
Help with my homework.
Yeah? Why?
Because, I don't know, I'm a good student. I'm like, I'm an average student, but I'm not like, like my sister over here, a genius.
Yeah, so you could use a little help, but you know what your sister said, don't you?
I'd rather go out and skateboard.
Yeah. Your sister said, help with your homework, and that's the match. All right. Paul, how about you? What do you need help with, or what do you need more of than your sister? Is it food, help with your homework, or sleep?
My mom's always talking about how I always need help on my homework, and my sister doesn't. And she always makes a big issue out of it because my sister's younger than me. So I would say help with my homework.
Help with your homework. Ashlie said, food. Said you needed
Junk food.
Oh, yeah, but that's not food. If you would have said junk food, that would have been, because you say, like, big things about it, too. You go, like,
Yeah, say
all right, so he's going to need more food and help with his homework. Okay. All right, David.
I'd say help with my homework because I'm in a pre-algebra book and I sometimes don't get it and I have to have my dad to help me. And Jamie, she never needs help. So, help with my homework.
Help with your homework. Jamie said, help with your homework. All right, that's the match. Way to go. Okay, Paul, this next question's for you. It's worth 50 points. The category's looking good. Paul, in your opinion, which of the two of you looks better on stage today, you or your sister?
This is serious?
Yeah, it's serious. It's right here, see?
Oh, my gosh.
In your opinion.
Oh, man. Well, I don't know how I look right now.
Well, but in your opinion, who do you think looks better on stage today, you or Ashlie?
Myself.
You, Ashlie.
Big bites of my food.
Big bites of your food.
I don't cut it up that much. My mom says it because she says my dad does that. He takes big bites.
Oh, you learned it from your dad,
bigger than me.
huh?
But he's bigger than me, so he takes bigger bites.
Okay.
He says I take big bites.
Let's see what Ashlie said. She said you drink your milk before you eat and you don't have any appetite left.
I still eat, though. No, this isn't true, though. Big bites. Big bites. That's not what Mom bugs me.
Yeah, but it's mostly about where you go.
All right, you guys, at the end of round one, we have Ashlie and Paul with 50 points, Brandy and Brandon with 75 points, and Jamie and David with 100 points. All these scores can change, because for round two, we'll go the other way as we learn all about the girls from their brothers.
I'm telling will
Return after these messages. We now return to I'm telling.
Okay, girls, now it's time to teleport you to the ISO zone. And they're gone. Okay, the first question for the guys is worth 50 points, and now they get to select the category for each question. Brandon, you're first. Here's your categories. They are Kiss and Tell, Forgive and Forget, and Fill in the Blank. Whenever you're ready, Brandon, hit that selector. Fill in the blank. Okay, Brandon, what percentage of the time do you think your sister's mind is a complete blank? Is it closer to 10%, 50%, or 90% of the time?
50%.
50% of the time. Okay, Paul, how about your sister?
10%.
10% of the time. All right, David.
Well, I think it's 10% because she's real smart and stuff. She goes to a private school in Beverly Hills, and she's just real smart, so I think 10%.
10%. All right, Paul. Paul, the next question is worth 75 points, and you get to select the category this time. Let's take a look at them. Zoo-hoo for the boys and Body Buddy. We're going to spin them around whenever you're ready, Paul. Hit that selector for the boys. Paul, complete this sentence. My sister eats like a... Eats like a what, Paul?
A human being.
Eats like a human being. The safe answer. Okay, David.
Well, my sister eats like a pig because every time we eat dinner, lunch, or breakfast, she eats everything. She never leaves one crumb on her plate. So
eats like a pig. Good enough, Brandon.
My sister eats like a pig in front of me because she burps, you know. I mean, girls aren't supposed to do that.
She'll be glad to hear about that. Okay. All right, this is the third and final question. It's worth 150 points. David, you get to pick the category this time. Let's take a look. Here's looking at you, kid. Ups and downs. And in the driver's seat, we're going to spin him around whenever you're ready, David. Here's looking at you. All right, David. In a contest with your sister, who can make the funniest face, you or her?
Well, I think I can make the funniest face because I can make this like bear face sort of, and it's pretty good. And she can't make any faces except stuff like this, like that. So I think I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay, Brandon.
I think I can because I can go like this.
That's not a bad one, Brandon. So you think you could? Okay, Paul. How about you?
Definitely me.
Definitely you.
I don't think she knows any faces.
Let's see a quick face. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. Okay, we've recorded the answers, and in a few seconds, we're going to teleport the sisters back and find out who's going to go on to play in our Pick a Prize arcade.
I'm telling will return after these messages. We now return to I'm telling you.
And it's time now to teleport their sisters back from the ISO zone. So let's do that right now. Welcome back from the ISO zone, girls. Brandy, you get to answer the first question. It's worth 50 points, and the category selected is fill in the blank. Brandy, what percentage of the time does your brother think your mind is a complete blank? Is it closer to 10%, 50%, or 90% of the time? I think Brandon said.
Probably 10%.
10%. Let's see what Brandon did say. He said 50% of the time.
So stupid. You always talk on a phone and stuff.
See, that's when my mind goes blank.
Yes.
You can't have a blank mind and still talk on the phone.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. I have to be talking about something.
That's right. She's made a point. Ashlie.
I think he'll say 10%, but I don't agree. But
10%.
Sometimes most of the time he's wrong.
Let's see what Paul did say. He said 10%, and that's a match for 50 points. All right, you guys. Jamie.
I think I have to say 10% because he thinks I'm smart most of the time, I think, because he always asks me for things, questions about homework. I have to say 10%.
He's got a big smile on his face. Let's see what he did say. He said 10%, and that's a match. All right. Okay, Ashlie, you get to answer the next question for 75 points, and the category selected is for the birds. How did your brother complete this sentence, Ashlie? My sister eats like a what?
A pig.
A pig, Paul said. Like a human being. Are you surprised at how nice he is?
You think he eat like a pig?
Believe you said that. You always are telling me that I eat too much or something like that.
I know, but how you eat, not how much you eat.
All right, Jamie, you have to answer this question now.
Oh.
How do you think your brother answered it? My sister eats like a what?
He probably said pig also because I eat so much. I'm always eating and eating and eating. I think he'd have to say pig.
Let's see what David did say. He said a pig, and that's a match. All right. Brandy, how did Brandon answer this question? My sister eats like a
Human being.
A human being.
So stupid. Do I
Brandon
burp
said-
and stuff?
Brandon said pig. Brandon said you
There's nothing wrong with me.
Oh, is that why you do burp and stuff?
Well, that's like with my friends.
She only burps with her friends. Come on. Okay, here's the final question, and the category is Here's Looking at You. Remember, this question is worth 150 points, so it's still anybody's game. We have Brandy and Brandon with 75 points. We have Ashlie and Paul with 100 points, and Jamie and David with 225 points. Okay, Brandy, this question's for you for 150 points. In a contest with your brother, who can make the funniest face? You or him?
Definitely him.
Definitely him. What did he say? He said he can. That's a match for 150 points. All right, that makes you tied for first place right now. Okay, Ashlie, to move into first place in a contest with your brother, who can make the funniest face?
He can, definitely.
Let's see what he said. He said he can. Let's see that face. Let's see that face. Let's see that face. All right. Okay. Jamie, if you get this right, you win the game. In a contest with your brother, who can make the funniest face to go on to the Pick-a-Prize arcade, Jamie?
Well, I have to say that he can because he's better than me at making faces. My dad taught him. Anyway, boys are better than girls.
Let's see what David said. He said he can. That means you've won the game, Jamie and David. You guys get $1,000 savings on. You get to go on to the Pick-a-Prize arcade. Brandy and Brandon, you guys were great. Ashlie and Paul, you were terrific. There's no way you're going away empty-handed. Here's Dean to tell you about your party gift.
Kids, for playing I'm Telling, each of you will receive one of these 10-speed bicycles, replicas of the bikes the pros use, and a book of coupons redeemable at participating 7-Eleven stores for the new all-natural Juicy Slurpee, furnished by the Southland Corporation, and also the homeboard version of I'm Telling.
We're right back with David and Jamie, our fabulous Pick-a-Prize arcade. Don't go away.
I'm Telling will
Return after these messages. We now return to I'm Telling.
We are back with Jamie and David right here at the Pick-a-Prize arcade. Why don't you guys go take a look at all these great prizes, and they can all be yours. Don't forget that. This is how it works. We've got 10 boys' prizes and 10 girls' prizes. Now, before the show, each of you picked the 6 you thought your brother or sister would like best. Now, both of you are going to run through the arcade and pick 6 prizes each. You'll keep every single prize you match. If you match a total of 10 prizes, you'll win all 20 of them. Jamie, you get to pick 6 from the pink platforms, and David, you get to pick 6 from the yellow platforms. Now we're going to show the home audience the 6 prizes your brother thinks you're going to select, Jamie. Meanwhile, you get ready, take a deep breath, loosen up. Get all ready. Okay, they've seen him at home, Jamie. Remember, you can only pick 6, so get on your mark, get set, and go. Okay, you got the computer.
What?
All right, keep picking, keep picking, keep picking. Let's go, Jamie.
Home beauty system.
The beauty system is all right, Jamie.
Camera.
Okay, all right.
Pocket television.
Pocket television. All right, you get the big board. Keep picking, keep picking. Keep picking, Jamie. Come on down here. You got 5. You picked 6 and you matched on 5. That's great. Okay, David, it's your turn to get up there and match as many as you can. Remember, if the 2 of you get a total of 10, you take home all 20 prizes. All right, David, take a deep breath. We're going to show the home audience the 6 prizes your sister thinks you're going to select. You stand here for a minute. Take a deep breath and think about it. We'll get ready. Okay. Yeah, all right, they've seen him at home. Are you ready, David? Get on your mark. Get set. Go! All right, the basketball set's yours. The boogie boards are yours. All right, David, keep picking, keep picking. The stickers are yours, David. Keep picking. The calculator is yours, David. You did it. You did it. You did it. You got all 20 David. Get down here. Get down here. You did it. All right.
coupon, you've also won all 20 of the fabulous prizes. They include the computer, the Watchman, the robots, and the calculator. Lori.
Thank you, Dean. All right, you guys got everything. Congratulations. Hey, join us again. We're brothers and sisters. Tell it like it is on I'm Telling. I'm Lori Fossil. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Sunday night on the season premiere of Our House, a terrible earthquake threatens the Witherspoon family. Next, it's the special one-hour season premiere of Family Ties. Has love found Alex? There's a pretty psychology student who's messing with his brain.
I'm Telling is produced by Deke Enterprises in association with Saban Productions.